Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it here. Fighting him off. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Now it's second down here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to throw. It's Hauser. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They need the yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. Can he get there on the ground? Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
And they'll use the ground game here. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The Pirates pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. The secondary backed up off the ball now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Launching it. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
The linebacker shifting around now. Press coverage now from the secondary. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down. The Pirates come to the line to run the hurry-up. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Pirates. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
First down and 10 now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up the first down here on this next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? Direct snap to the back. Running with purpose. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And the Buffaloes come to the line in a hurry-up. Linebacker shifting around now. First and goal, handoff. And they'll get him down that time. Second and goal for the offense. Send the back in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh. He'd love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield. He misses it. That's when you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Snags the quick throw. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
What a huge 3rd down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Got the 1st down, now looking for more. Physical running, fights off the defender. They get him down, but a solid run by their freshman.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Going for a big play downfield. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And the back now goes in motion. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. A gain sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He's looking to make a big play downfield. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Touchdown, Colorado. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Carolina's offense heads back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Motion now from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. That's a bizarre play. Goes backwards all the way to the end zone for a safety.
Well, you just got to have more awareness here as a ball carrier. What in the world are you doing? You're on your side of the 50. You're running backwards like that. Eventually, the defense sees this. They can't believe their eyes. They're rallying to the football, and they come up with a safety.
First down here for this offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. And is intercepted. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Here's the 2nd down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that one's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? Not just the pick, but a big return. It's in good position.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Handoff to the back. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the 1st down here on 3rd and short. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, Pirates. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll hand it off. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's that defense shifting again. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Passes the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now.
And I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. Get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for a deep completion. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball, and this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And he's going to launch it deep again. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina. And now the try here for the extra point. And a PAT is good. Puts him up 5. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Going the other way. Can they stop him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
The pass rush closing in. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play. Looks like one more play here before halftime. It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And it's no good. He missed it. And the lead remains at 5 after the miss. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge. They'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Pirates. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Well, whatever these guys saw in the first half, I think we're going to see more of it in the second half. Outstanding job of setting the tone here and how quickly they were able to score, sending a message to the opposing defense.
PAT makes it a 12-point lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On third down, he drops to throw, and they heave it deep downfield. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And here's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking for some space. It's Bond. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. The Pirates will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. The spin move. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's a draw play. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And looking to throw now on first down. He'll take a deep shot. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Sticking with the running game. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, East Carolina. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. So they'll try to add the lead now with PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. An inside give now from the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Going to try to use his legs here. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Rifles this football to the left. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And now another deep ball here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Buffs.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. And what I love to see is he not only picks up that 1st down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the BAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. East Carolina's offense heads back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They call the draw play here. Finding some room at the 25. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
Well, that is exactly how you draw it up right there. A draw play. It's any time you want to make the defense think that you're going to throw the football. They're worried about the ball going downfield, and you sneak it to the back, hand it off with all kinds of room to run. Nice, well-designed play, and a good job of accelerating upfield there by the back.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. And now the running back's got it again. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. And he'll set up to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
They'll work the clock here with the running game. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Got space, looking to score. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Touchdown, Pirates. And the beatdown continues.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Point after, knocked right through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's Miller. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. He'll spot the ball at the 40. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Lets it go. And he's got his man open downfield. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense really clicking here. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback drops back. Defense is coming after him. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. And the Buffaloes will crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And bulldozing his way through. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
On the ground, it's Bond. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment.